presentation of the National Football League.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east, and we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His squad losers last week after a victory in the season. Here's a first carry for their running back. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Let's go now.
Sanders now off the bootleg. He's got the tight end there. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 4. From the gun, it's Shador. It's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboys first down.
Up the middle they go. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Down back at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down.
19,
18 on the play.
Here's Sanders to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 20, here's second and 4.
20-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dallas. That his first touchdown of the new year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They're trying to hit him with a screen. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. But now a much more advantageous spot. Third and 2. Here we go. the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
Let's go now. Brings up second.
He'll look to throw.
At the 42-yard line.
And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. Third down and 9. As we are ready to get back underway. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
60 Eagles, drag him 60.
They'll look to throw again. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
77, go!
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, Sanders. Pass caught by Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
To throw is Sanders. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And he's out of bounds, down in this crowd, hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
intended
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing again is Sanders. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Sanders on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Cowboys, first down. A gain of 4 yards.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 5-yard line.
Play action, it's Sanders. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike,
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead.
21. Giants.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now, Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, it's Sanders. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Sanders going to throw again. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it's going to be 4th down. And no return forthcoming.
Okay, break.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Sanders will throw it. Moving to his left. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, Shador. Abdul Harder in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
A loss of 4 yards.
From the gun, it's Shador. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Nice Tempo 80.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
They bring their tight end right. On the give, it's Tracy. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Giants first down.
Now, faking the give. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
The 26-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and long.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Back to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Giants sending out their punter. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. We're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Sanders to throw. Moving left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Just shy of midfield. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now, Shador. Open man, left side. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there. setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Number 22, the ball carrier. He was brought down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Throwing, Jones. That is caught. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point try forthcoming. That one off the left upright, but it bounds in. High degree of difficulty, but the doink gets a point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Marquise Bell on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Offense retains possession.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. There he goes, inside the 30. Guarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. 2nd and 5.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. It's Robinson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Another Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these 2 teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They're in 4-down territory for sure, But what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
Here's Brown on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17.
Giants 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll begin here on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw, it's Jones. Exiting the pocket right. He'll go right and find his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
On first down, Jones. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Okay, ready?
Here's Jones. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 16-yard line.
Again, it's Pollard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Jones operating out of the pistol. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now the try for an extra point. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. first and 10. Here's Jones. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 24 now, here is second down and 3. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he's got it, first down, a pickup of 4. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
They'll run here with Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. After that play, it stopped, an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run here. It's Pollard to the 5-yard line. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will get into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown tonight. It's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.